Captain America Civil War. Alright, so Captain America is one of my favorite characters, obviously. He has this idealistic thinking that is clearly from another time, and that's kind of what makes him such an interesting character. Well, classic, basically. The world's constantly telling him that his thinking doesn't fit into this PC society that we currently live in. You feel the weight of what he gave up for this country and how sad he is over the many things that the country's become. See, unlike the last movie, pitting two superheroes against each other, this one actually gives purpose and emotion to its characters. While it is easy to see both sides of this argument, I personally sided with Cap, obviously. Let me explain this real quick. So the last Captain America movie, The Winter Soldier, was about liberty, while this movie is about self-government. Cap basically believes that the Avengers should operate outside the government to keep away from the inevitable corruption of politicians. Whereas Iron Man believes that working with the government creates needed oversight and accountability for the masses. Ultimately, this is really about one man kind of pandering to public perception and wrestling with his own guilt, and the other standing firm in his belief that caving in, even a little, will only lead to more compromises. Both men have valid points in this movie, but it is clearly Cap who stands above as what we should do, not what is easiest, but what is best, and that's why I side with Steve Rogers in this film. The most amazing thing about Civil War is that everyone here gets a chance to shine. Returning characters, Captain America, Iron Man, War Machine, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Falcon, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Ant-Man, and even General Ross, who we haven't seen since The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. They all have individual moments of importance, and that's what makes the overall character building in this movie great. Also, new to the roster is Black Panther, who was a great piece in the puzzle of this movie. And I've been waiting for Wakanda to be shown in this universe for a very long time, and I can't wait to see more. And Spider-Man, who was expertly executed and included without us receiving a third version of Uncle Ben dying. Seriously, we don't need any more of those. 2 times was enough. Both actors did great jobs portraying their respective characters and are not forced into the plot, but rather organically included. Spider-Man stole the scenes that he was in, I'm not even gonna lie about it. I also loved Ant-Man during his screen time in this movie. I enjoyed him more in this limited role than I did in his own solo film. But like I said, everyone in this movie gets their time to shine, and when it comes right down to it, this was a more solid Avengers film than Age of Ultron. This film also had a pretty great villain, who I won't get into because of spoilers, but there's much more going on than just infighting over this treaty, which gives more depth to the overall story. Also, this film has one of the most intricate, interesting, amazing battle scenes you will ever see in a superhero film. It had that awe factor that I hadn't really had since the Avengers Battle of New York. And this battle scene was arguably better because these are friends fighting each other. It's worth the price of admission just for this one single scene. So I have to say hesitantly that this is the best Marvel film since the first Avengers, and it may even be better. I plan on going back for a second view soon, but regardless of where it sits on the Marvel scale, it is still an amazing movie, and I cannot emphasize enough how much you need to go check it out. I'm going to give Captain America Civil War 9 Avengers out of 10.